Hello, Dr. Waymire and Trent Patterson. It's Elisha here for the very last time. This is video number 10, I believe. I think I got some of my videos mixed up. I think I turned in two that said 8. One of those is 8, one of those is 9. Anywho, today we're here. Last video, I'm going to play a few tunes and talk about inheriting with players. But I'm sitting here. I'm sitting straight up. You don't even see the back of my chair. I'm sitting straight down to the back of my chair going down because I'm sitting on the edge of my chair. My feet are flat on the floor. My stand is at the proper stand height. We want to make sure these things are happening with our beginner students because, ooh, the haircut. Hey, sorry. We want to make sure that these things are happening with our beginner and younger students. I'm going to play some long tones now. Here we go. I'm having weird water issues in my instrument, but I played with a nice full sound like I want my students to play with. I also pushed through each note, which is what I want my students. What I did that I don't think we want to technically teach is stopping the air with my tongue. I want to just teach them to stop the air because that is more musical. And I think because of the way I was taught, that's why I did that. And the beginning of my notes are kind of splatty. We want to fix that too. Let's play Hot Cross Buns. Why not? Number 16. Both times I froze when I ended, which is what we want our students to do because we want to make sure that they treat the beginning of the note as important as the end of the note as important as the beginning of the note. One of the good things I did just then was I played with nice air support. Some of my finger movements between notes was not great, and I moved my embouchure just a little bit, which is not okay. We want to make sure our students keep their embouchure set when they play. I'll play Merrily We Roll Along, number 23. So that G was something, wasn't it? We're going to make sure that when we go, the higher we go, the faster we use our air, which dear old Elisha did not just do. The last one nothing happened. The last one I'll play is Jolly Old St. Nicholas, number 32, the B line. Once again, good air support. Something weird happened on the D natural and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th measure, but I kept going, and it's important in an exercise like this with the quarter notes. Make sure that they sustain through the quarter note, and then this quarter rest, and sustain through the quarter note, quarter rest, sustain through the quarter note, so they're not like chopping it because I see a rest there. Now, as far as inheriting bad players, that kind of like on the final, like, because I just did the final this morning and I did the review final yesterday. I wrote down my answers. Kind of goes to like the question about like you get a best program, and there have been students that are in the program that have not been playing with good technique and all this kind of thing. And it'll just take a lot of assessing. You have to make sure that we don't assess by what we hear, but also what we see, because we do forget that since this, we're primarily like musicians, we use our ears a lot, but we need to use our eyes just as much as we use our ears, and not more, because our eyes can show us things that our ears are not telling us. With inheriting bad players, you will have to repeat yourself a lot. It's just a thing. It's a part of teaching. You're just gonna have to get used to doing it, and assessing everything. You're gonna assess everything, to their posture, to the way they breathe, the way they articulate, their stand height, and some of them may not like it, but it's a thing that has to be done, because you don't want your students, and it kind of goes back to the 1 versus the 10 versus 100, or 10 versus 1,000, 100 versus 1,000. Oh wow, I'm sorry. It's finals week. Everything's kind of bleeding together, but it's about the little things, because and not being and not using global non-specific feedback. You want to be very specific with your feedback. You want to be like, hey, this is good. Do this better, and not just be like, hey, you sound great, or hey, you sound bad. Don't do that. You want to be as specific as you can, especially for the younger players, because they're not gonna know how to take abstract ideas. You have to make it as concrete as possible for those students. But yeah, I mean, with inheriting bad players, you're gonna have to fix as many bad habits as you can. And it's gonna take time and energy and patience, a lot of all those things. But I think that's gonna conclude this video. It's been wonderful in brass methods this semester. Definitely was eye-opening for me as a woodwind player, and I think it's kind of helped some of my woodwind playing in some ways. But it's definitely been fun, Dr. Waymar and Trent, and I hope y'all have a great break and everything. But Elisha's out, and I will see y'all. I'll see you on Thursday, Dr. Waymar and Trent. I'll see you whenever I see you. But see y'all. Y'all are great. See y'all later. Have a wonderful everything.